Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. In this channel, I'm going to show you how to build the automated data pipelines. In the last video, we used different methods to build a Streamlit container. And in today's video, I'm going to show you how to run Airflow and add that Streamlit container into the Airflow to visualize data at the same time. So let's get started. I will put myself at the corner. Okay, here. So currently we have a brand new code spaces and where we still have the same files. For the last video, which is to build a Streamlit application. Just to review a little bit, we have the data, we have the application to design the web page, we have the Streamlit application, the Docker file to install the required packages, and the Docker compose to map the host port to container port, and create volumes to process the data. Just review what we have done near the end of last video. So we will use Docker compose up in the detached mode to build the image. Do you want to install the Docker? Okay. The extension is very useful. It can list the images and the containers, and also have the syntax library for us to debug. So just wait a little bit. If you wanna have more details, you can check the last video. Okay, so the container has started, and from the extension, the container is here, the images is here. Go to the web page to validate if the Streamlit is working. Okay, so it's working now. I'm going to go back to the terminal and Docker stop the container. I'm going to create a clean environment to run the Airflow later. Also going to remove it as well. Streamlit app 1. And also Docker images, just remove it. Demo Streamlit app. Okay, clear. So let's go into today's topic. So I'm going to use Astro CLI to play around with Airflow today. We have different methods to run Airflow, but my preference is Astro CLI. I listed 3 points for it. The first point is it has a default project structure to manage and configure Airflow. And the second is that it has the Airflow image to run containers. And the third is it has the command line interface, which is the Astro Dev to communicate with the machine to configure the Airflow. So I will go to the official web page. The code spaces is a Linux environment. So go to come on. My web is slow today. So okay. Deny please. I will use this command to download it and run it. Play. So download it. So go to our file system. I will create a folder to store this material for the Streamlit content. We will use it later. And the Streamlit app also put in the file and also here. Yep, so we have a file here. So let's get started. So I will use Astro Dev Initiates to create the manage the file system to run Airflow. It has different folders and files to manage the Airflows. One important file is the Docker file. It's from key.io astronomer runtime. You can find it from the website. The key.io is similar to Docker Hub, where the astronomer company stores their manifest. If you are curious, you can check this code to see what's going on under the hood. And for the Airflow image, I also want to show you the code in the Astro CLI GitHub. You can find the Docker Compose YAML file under the Airflow include folder, and you can find there are 4 services. The Postgres, can you see that? The Postgres, the web server, the trigger here, the trigger, and another one is the scheduler. Yeah, sorry, I missed one. So let's get started. Before we add the Streamlit container, so we can just run the initial Airflow. So Astro Dev Start. When it's building, I want to show you the Airflow workflow I read from the book named Data Pipelines with Apache Airflow. So for Airflow, there are 5 key elements I listed. The first one is DAG. One DAG is a data pipeline. You can you can set the scheduling time and different tasks in DAGs. So after you write it, and you can put the DAG in the DAG folder. And for the second element, the Airflow scheduler will read this DAG file and store this DAG in the meta store, the database, and also schedule these tasks in a queue. The Airflow workers can execute the tasks and store the results in the database again. These results and the DAG will be shown in the web server, so the users can monitor these DAGs. And for the Astro CLI, these elements are divided into 4 containers. One is it chooses the Postgres SQL to store the metadata, and the scheduler to schedule and execute the tasks. The trigger is for the external trigger, and the web server is the user interface for user to monitor it. So let's go back our code spaces, see if they are stored. created started. The airflow is starting up, but we wait for a little bit because the containers have started, but they still have a health check to see everything is done, so still need to wait a little bit. For the code spaces, it will ask if we allow the cookie, so just choose yes, and then use Ctrl plus C to left. If I use my local environment or a virtual machine, it didn't ask me, so just allow the local host cookie and exist it. That's fine. So go to the Airflow web page. The default username and password are all admin, so you can just use admin and sign in. And this one is not correct. I have no idea why CodeSpaces will create a not very complete correct URL, so I just delete that. So currently you already have a working web server, right? So let's go back our terminal and let me show you the for containers you can use. There are two choices. The first one is Docker PS, and the second one is Astro Dev PS. It will all output the four containers. Okay, so let's jump to our next session, which is I'm going to add the Streamlit container. So it's the material are in the one folder. For the data, it still need to be put in the volume. So I still need for the airflows folder for volume is still included. So I will move it to the airflows volumes folder. And for the Streamlit app, I also put it in the include. And for the requirements, because we only need the requirements for the Streamlit, so I will give it a specific name, which is Streamlit requirements text, and also put it in the include folder. For the Docker file and the Docker compose file, I'm going to merge it together. Use the command because we already have the Airflow project, so we don't need the name anymore. So the services is the Streamlit app, right? And for the Streamlit, we will use the image which come from the Docker file. This one, it's the base images, still the Python. You can use different version of Python, of course. And so this one has this function has been moved to the Docker Compose. The working directory, we can use the default one, which is the root directory. And we need to install the required packages. So I will use a command here in the Docker Compose. So use a multi-line symbol here. So just use the bash. So I'm going to use create bash to run this command. So firstly, please pip install that requirements. I have renamed it to the Streamlit. So it's in the include file, include folder, and the Streamlit requirements text, and then so it's done, right? With the command has this function has been moved to the Docker Compose. We don't need it anymore. It's just a tag. It doesn't have actual function. So for the action when we start the container, which is the Streamlit run the app, right? I will continue use the command please Streamlit run the include folder for the Streamlit app.py. Okay, it's also done. So I will remove it as well. So all the material has been moved to the Docker Compose and Airflow here, right? So I will delete it. First, the Docker Compose file. Before we move it, let's delete it because we don't have the Docker file anymore. So just remove the Docker file build because we already have the image and the command. And for the volumes, we remove the work directory, so we just mount the volume from the include to include folder. Finish. So let's move the Docker Compose file to a higher level so that the Docker engine can find it. I will rename it because we already behind the scene we already have the Docker Compose file, Docker Compose YAML file to run that for containers. Remember it? So I will add the override to the name to let the Docker continue to run it. Let's see if it works. Sorry, for this one we will need a backslash here to continue read it. So I will use Astro Dev Start. The one folder has nothing now. I will remove it. Please remove the one folder. Yeah, thank you. You will say, okay, currently we have 5 containers, right? The Streamlit app and the other 4. Let's wait for its health check. Okay, it's available now. So I will go to the Streamlit web page. Okay, it's working. So that's today's video. I'm going to stop it now because I guess it's very long. In today's video, we are going to I'm going to we have install this Astro CLI to play around with Airflow. In the next video, I'm going to show you how to build the data pipelines with Airflow in the deck folder. So stay tuned.